A News 3 investigation last year found the DOT spending millions more for outside consultants instead of using state engineers.
And now some lawmakers want to stop tracking those costs before projects even break ground. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Carlson.
And I'm Eric Franke. Political reporter Jessica Arp is digging deeper with a story only News 3 is telling. Jess?
Well, these cost-benefit analysis forms that you see right here were what we used last May to track how much more the state was spending on highway projects by hiring private contractors instead of expanding the state employee workforce. Now, one lawmaker says these forms should go away. Construction on Northport Drive may seem like a distant memory now, but the paper trail shows the state paid almost $16,000 more for design work on it because a state employee wasn't available to do the work.
Right now, the process that was created last session in Act 89 just isn't working.
Representative Mark Honadell says that paperwork can be inaccurate, and he wants to eliminate it. Following up on the governor's Waste, Fraud, and Abuse Commission report that found faults with the state's cost-benefit analysis reporting.
The commission discovered that these reports are time-consuming, costly, they have a questionable value, and significant DOT staff time is dedicated to producing between 200 and 400 reports per year.
Honadell's proposal would only require a yearly report on the costs of private contractors versus state employees, which the Department of Transportation supports.
The goal of this process that's being prescribed in the bill is to get us to a point where we have corporate numbers across a variety of projects over the course of a year that we can use to help guide us in making those decisions.
One of the weaknesses is that at that point in time, the money is already out the door.
An attorney for the State Engineering Association says the bill weakens transparency, and many state Democrats agree.
Why would you want to document decisions that you made that cost the taxpayer extra money? You don't want to document that, particularly if you're not interested in changing the decisions to achieve more cost effectiveness.
To throw out the data because we don't like the conclusion that we're not doing something efficiently is really a disservice to the taxpayers.
But Honadell and the DOT are adamant that this is a fix to an analysis they say isn't working.
Do you think the way this bill's worded and what it requires will make DOT run more efficiently, or will it just change what we know about the money that's being spent there?
No, I think it makes everybody run more efficiently. DOT, the consultants, and the engineers. Everybody will be on the same page now.
The DOT did say in that hearing today that they could do a year-end report now without this bill, but it is the project-by-project cost-benefit forms that they find issue with. They say the amounts listed here are only, quote, an educated guess. You may remember in our May investigation, these forms showed that the state spent nearly $14 million more on projects because they didn't have state engineers to do that work.
So where does the proposal go next then?
Well, it has to get a vote in this committee that it got a hearing, and today it would also need a hearing and a vote in the state Senate, which is yet to be scheduled.
All right. Thank you, Jessica.